All right, so this video is going to be just on the spouse's point of view because when a lot of people start coaching, their spouse is sometimes not on board, doesn't know anything about it, and Frankie is a perfect example of that because originally he was not on board with it at all, and then that slowly changed. So when I started coaching 2 years ago, I kind of had jumped into it, like I had talked about earlier, and didn't know, all the details. I basically just told him he was going to get signed up as a coach and that I was going to put his card on it so that he could start drinking Shakeology. In the beginning, he didn't drink Shakeology. It took you
6 months, 7 months.
probably 6 or 7 months to start drinking it. So in the beginning, we were just getting double orders, and I would use the second order as giveaways. Sorry. And then slowly he did start to drink it. But his whole reasoning behind it is he has always been into fitness and working out, going to the gym. You can tell them a little bit about yourself.
All right, so I was a little skeptical at first. It's meal replacement. I'm like, well, why can't we just eat our food? I was just like, oh, it's just one of those another meal replacements, yada, yada, yada. But from a little bit from my background, I competed about 1.5 years ago, so I was really hardcore into the dieting, making sure my protein, my carbs, fats and oils, everything was weighed out to a T. So I really didn't believe into any of the other stuff that Jess was kind of proposing to me. But I slowly but surely started drinking my Shaco, and I found different ways to get creative. I needed more protein with my Shakeology, so I had a little bit more egg whites, and honestly, I started noticing that my nails were getting a little bit stronger,
And he really did. He actually didn't know that it was even Shakeology. One day he was just like, my nails are really growing.
I'm having to cut them every week, like consistently. So I started with the Shakeology. I was doing it a couple times a week, and then for the past year now, honestly, I drink Shakeology every single day, 7 days a week. That's the first thing, honestly, I put into my body is the Shakeology, and then I eat my oatmeal, and then so the next thing was let's shot the videos. I've been a gym rat ever since I basically joined the Marine Corps about 14 years ago. I've been hitting the gym almost hard every single day, or trying to at least. And the last thing I really wanted to hear was, hey, you can do a home workout for 30 minutes. You'll get a great pump and yada yada. And I was definitely against it. Definitely really played hard to get when it came to that, to work out with Jess in the gym. But eventually, this past year, I really came around, and honestly, I'm a big fan of Sagi. His workouts, Body Beast, is one of my favorites. Once I started doing one of those workouts, I was like, wow, the pump is real. 30, 45 minutes, I'm gassed, and it kind of had me believing. And I was like, well, if I get sore, then maybe I'll really believe it. Well, within the second day, started getting sore. And then Jess tried to introduce the cardio workouts to me.
Which he hated.
So I'm not still a pretty big fan. Like 5 minutes into the videos, I'm gasping for air, and I'm looking at her. I'm like, how are you doing this? You're a machine, And I was just like, I need a water break stat. So for all like the non-believers, in all honesty, it's a really great workout and a really great program. And the Shakeology is a great meal replacement as well. And I'm a firm believer in it. Been doing the Shakeology strong for a year now, like I said earlier. And then the home workout and the videos, I'm getting more and more comfortable as I'm starting to memorize them. I'm having a little bit more fun, and I'm understanding it. And another thing that's kind of crazy is a lot of these workouts, with the way that they count their reps and what they're saying, is exactly what I was doing in the gym. Just a little bit quicker pace, so you're burning that extra fat, you're burning those extra calories. So, what they're saying and what they're preaching is the truth, So, I kind of challenge you, or I dare you, to go ahead and give Body Beast or one of the other programs if you're more into cardio and not lifting the weights. I dare you to give it a spin and see if you actually last the full 30 to 45 minutes.
And the programs, we have all different programs. So for like him, he doesn't like doing cardio. So the lifting programs were more up his alley. And when I would always do it, he thought, there was only cardio programs. And so the first time that I actually told him, I think we were going to do, was it a leg day or in?
Yeah, it was leg day.
So we were going to do a leg day, and I'm like, are you taking pre-workout? And he's like, no, because he thought we had to like do cardio, and he was dreading it. And then we ended up doing it, and he realized like it was a straight lifting day. So there's programs that are straight cardio. There's programs that are just lifting. There's cardios that are, there's dance programs. There's programs that are cardio and lifting. So whatever, whether you are a gym goer, you're someone that's not working out at all, you're a girl, you're a guy, there's programs that fit for anyone. And then for the business side of it, he's gotten more involved this year than the first year, because the first year really was like, and when we say it took him a while to get on board with the workouts, it literally took him till like 5 months ago. So I was coaching for like a good year and a half before he actually even tried an at-home workout program. But it is convenient, and especially when you have kids, and we both coach soccer this year. So when we're coaching soccer on Mondays and Wednesdays, we don't have time to get to the gym. So doing an at-home workout program, knocking it out, we only have the 30 to 45 minutes. And instead of skipping the gym and not getting any workout in, we're able to do something that we would do in a shorter amount of time. But then on the business side of it, so for the first year, I don't think he wasn't really as involved. I was more just doing this and building this and learning it also. And now I think even we finished off the year as a team 125, which was actually way bigger. He was with me when we got the call, and so was our daughter. And we got the phone call that we had, sorry, my battery's low. God, when you raise. We got the phone call that we had moved way closer to the top. We thought we were going to finish in top 200, so to be 125 was better than we had expected. But I think that was when he also realized, like, this business we can do a lot. And I think he also realized I was working my butt off and building a business that can be something that is for our whole family, because it's not something that's just for me. And with that also came deciding, where we want to go this year with our goals, and financially where we need to meet to hit certain goals, I guess, as a family and business-wise. Mm-hmm. Do you have anything you want to say about the business?
Business-wise, honestly, I don't know too much. I try and take and grasp as much as she throws a whole bunch at once, all you ladies are out there. Kudos to you guys. You guys work hard and bust your butts. And it's no easy task. There's a lot of times where I was kind of like doubting and like, oh, are you really working, or are you just like skimming through social media?
And you will hear that all the time. He used to always say like, oh, you're just sitting on Facebook. But I will tell you, for the guys, I think especially once they start seeing the income part of it and realize that, like, no, this is a real thing, and you can make, a real income in a full-time job without going to work for those 8 hours, instead, doing around your schedule and your family. That's when I think it's a lot easier for your husbands, or maybe the husband's on board and you're trying to get the wife on board. But I think that's when it becomes easier for them, because they see like you are able to leave your job if that's something you plan to do, or you are able to pay off car payments early, or student loans or credit cards or any of that stuff. Right now we're in the process of planning a wedding, and it's money that we wouldn't have had if I wasn't coaching and I was just working and he was just working. So it's helped a lot, I think, in that part too.
Yep. So all the husbands and boyfriends, be patient. Definitely support your counterpartner, because in the end, it is a family business. I love wearing my T-shirts now. I get free T-shirts, so it's exciting.
For your family, me and him, like, we could get in a fight, and you're going to have those days that you do get in fights. But the one thing I think that has brought us a lot closer over the last 2 years is working out and having this part of our life that we're doing together. Because if it was something that just he was doing or just I was doing, and only one of us were getting healthy and one of us wanted to work out, it'd be a lot harder to stay on track, but it also would end up pulling you guys apart. And for us, it's brought us a lot closer, because it's something that we kind of do together. It's like going on a date all the time to go work out, and you sweat and you feel good and you're doing it together and you're cheering each other on. So that's changed, I think, and helped just bring us a lot closer than we used to be.
Absolutely.
And our daughter works out too. For 10 minutes a day.
Yes.
That she just started on her own. So, do you have anything else you want to say?
Nope. That's it.
Okay, so if you guys have any more questions that you want to ask me or him, you can message me and let us know, and we will answer anything. But it is a big commitment, and in the beginning, you don't know what you're doing. But I can say if you are supporting your significant other through it, you guys can change your life, and you can build a business from home in something that you get to do together. And I know our end goal is to have him, leave his job and be home working the business with me and doing it together to give us more freedom to go on vacations. He wasn't able to go to LA this year because he only gets a certain amount of time off of work, but he was able to go on one of the retreats with me and meet all these girls and the other husbands that are going. And it was just a really cool experience for, I think, all of us to experience, because I had been on retreats, but it was the first time we got to experience it as a family. And just, the girls got to kind of hang out and do their thing, their business stuff, and the guys got to hang out and talk and play pool and go do their thing. So it's just a whole community that you don't expect to have. And he totally bonded with the other husbands and got along awesome, which was cool too, because the women all work together, and that's what we want in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to message us and we can answer anything for you. But hopefully this kind of helps, and hopefully you are enjoying the sneak peek. Talk to you later.